Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Sam's Sponsored Ads Volume 1. I've seen a couple of Sam's ads. We've either seen them accidentally through other videos, or I've done at least one video that had Sam's top 3, I believe it was. I think I took the top 3 from a top 10 video because it was a really long video. It was probably longer than this. And I was trying at that point, this was like early on Vox Machina times, when I was just getting to learn everybody and I didn't want to get too deep into things before I knew what it was. But now that I'm very familiar with everybody and I know what Sam does, I know he's the ad guy, we've seen, like I said, at least that video. I may have done other ones. I know there's been times where I've seen other things in other videos. We also did the D&D Beyond campaign. That was specifically to see that, but it was still a Sam ad. So there is a chance we could see a repeat. I've probably seen maybe 5, maybe 6 of Sam's ads throughout Vox Machina. Now, this could be anything. Technically, I didn't even think about that. This could be any campaign. It might even have spoilers, but I just did another video explaining to you guys that I've come to the conclusion that at some point I'm probably going to come across spoilers. I don't want to see big major spoilers like character deaths or villain deaths or appearances or guest stars and stuff like that. Like specific things I obviously don't want to come across. Like the last video we watched was episode 92 of campaign 2. But as far as I am concerned, there was no spoilers in it. It was people saying they were concerned about other players and stuff, but that's going to happen throughout the entire show. I feel like everybody has been at risk of death at some point, maybe multiple times, especially not. And some people have went unconscious. Some people have been thrown into pits and fallen 40 stories. It's no big surprise to me if characters are at risk. That's the only spoiler I could have seen in the last video. But regardless, like I said, it's going to be probably 5 or 6 years till we even come close to finishing Vox Machina as a show. So I might even start jumping into campaign 1. That way I'll know everything as far as Critical Role. They could even change stuff in the show. So technically nothing is a spoiler till we see it on animated show, but it could still spoil the campaign. So I'm thinking at some point soon, maybe I'll start dumping. Maybe I'll start jumping into campaign 1. Either way, let's check out Sam's ads. Hopefully it doesn't spoil anything major. Watch in like the first 3 seconds, somebody goes like, yeah, it's a hell of a thing that I died in campaign 1, huh? I mean, it's possible, but I would hope that they wouldn't reveal spoilers like that. Like even in normal videos I do with you guys, I'll say spoiler alert if I'm about to say something that spoils something not even related. Sometimes I might slip up, but it'll be about something totally irrelevant to the topic at hand. But even for silly things, I'll be like, guys, in case you don't want to know the end of Spider-Man from 2002 or whatever the heck it was, I don't remember the year, but whatever it is, you know what I mean. Either way, let's jump in. You guys want to be way ahead, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link's at the end. Hour-long Patreon videos for all of the campaign episodes. Probably going to do other stuff soon. Check it out. Link at the end. If not, here we go, guys. Sam's Sponsored Ads, Volume 1.
Talk about our
23 minutes, guys, this
you
one.
Want to jump into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a new sponsor coming in, sponsoring this episode of
My
Critical
God,
Role
they
this
look so
evening.
young.
So, Travis, you want to take it
Our
away?
amazing sponsor this week is Backblaze. And Backblaze is an amazing unlimited cloud backup company for your Mac and PC for just $5 a month. It's
Look at
incredible.
Laura.
What?
We have an amazing representative.
Oh, yeah,
In
Ashley
the
Johnson's there, too.
studio. He's a crazy Uber fan. Yeah, wave to me, baby.
Wave to me, baby.
Incredible.
You should check out his
Laura
Twitter feed
looks
because he has printed
so,
out Flat Mercer
like,
and he's chronicling
studious.
his adventures and,
Why can't I
pretty crap.
catch my thing?
Yes,
What is
We're on
happening?
you. We're talking about Backblaze right now.
Hey guys.
Everyone
Backblaze
looks
is a great service.
Everyone looks the same, but a little
It
younger.
offers unlimited
Laura
cloud
looks
backup
so
for Macs and PCs
proper.
for just $5 a month. They're supporting the show tonight. I was saying this in the car on the way over.
Well, please continue. We're not stopping.
Guys, no shit. I just installed it yesterday on my home computer. It's currently backing up right now. It's an online file backup
Is this
system
part of
for
the
all your
act?
stuff. Your
I almost
documents,
feel
your
like this is
media,
part of
your
it, the way he
Critical
came
Role
in
fan art,
rapidly talking.
your videos of Scanlan singing things.
Yeah.
There's no
Captions.
gimmicks. or additional charges. It's just $5 a month, and you don't want to go to Backblaze.com.
I can't tell
You
if
wanna go
he's
to
acting
Backblaze.com
rushed or
/
actually
Critical
rushed.
Role, where you can get a fully featured 15-day trial.
How many
Just
days, Sam?
15 days free. If you like it, keep paying $5 a month. It's nothing. Or bother me. But it's only for
See,
critical.
at
And
this
also
point,
if
I
you go
think
to,
he is
Backblaze.com
legitimately
/Critical Role
clueless.
Right now, you'll see pictures of us, quotes from us. It's actually really cute.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
And I am such a supporter of these guys that I even wrote a song for them.
What?
Oh my God.
Very short.
Have I heard this one? It's very short.
I'm backing up in Backblaze of glory.
Oh my God.
Take me now.
In a
Download the truth. I'm backing up. Okay, that's it.
In a blaze of glory. I love it. Back blaze of glory. Hey,
Sam, you did good.
I don't know if you get copyright infringement for that. How did would you? No, I think you could parody a song.
Popped in to say hello. Sam, if you want to say a few words.
Backblaze is back, everybody.
Back blaze again with
I
a
already
back blaze of
composed a
glory.
song about it.
Another one?
It goes like this. Everybody.
Thank God it was what
Backstreet Boys.
Back up your data.
Bit of a stretch.
Upload your local files to an encrypted cloud-based backup storage system.
Intentionally done.
All right. That's it.
Wow.
That was good.
See, I like that he oversold the second line. Like, or not oversold it, he intentionally overextended it to show it was intentional the first time as well.
PCs for just $5 a month. You can back up your fan art there, your fan fiction.
Is this still like a thing? Backblaze?
Videos,
I felt like I
drawings,
would have heard of most of the stuff. I don't know
everything.
Backblaze. I know
use
Black
this
Magic
service.
Design. I use
My
it.
stuff is continually uploading to the cloud, and I always know it's there. For when my hard drive crashes, they'll send you a new one in the mail.
They mail you one?
They can mail you one. It's all kinds of crazy options.
All that
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm guessing
Gigs of erotica.
it's just something I would have never used. Like, I don't, I have hard drive, I do that myself.
Critical Role. So go check it out.
I don't use clouds and stuff. I have hard drive backups everywhere. I have them at my business, my home, my office. I have them everywhere.
Yeah, I just
Backups
love them so
everywhere,
much.
myself.
That was so great.
Well, cool. Thank you very much, Sam.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Again.
Yes,
No.
I wouldn't mind. It was kind of painful.
They have their theme this month. Sam, do you want to say a thing?
I mean, it was good, but the song was intentionally ridiculous, I feel like.
It's all shirts that I've worn.
Oh, this got soft.
No, the theme this month for Loot Crate is the anti-hero.
Loot Crate.
That's part of the Loot Crate.
Definitely heard of Loot Crate. I've never subscribed to Loot Crate, though. I've heard from friends it's great for shit I like display stuff.
Socks. I love shirts. I love posters. I love collectibles. I love pins. I love boxes. And I love deals. And you can get all of those things in combination if you get a subscription to Loot Crate.
I actually have Loot Crate items that are exclusive that friends have given me for my videos.
You will be
But I never
showcasing
subscribed.
all the Loot Crate offerings, and you'll get 3, not 1, not 2, a little less than 4, but $3 off a monthly subscription, and that
It's
can
just the
really
first
add up.
I wonder if some of these codes still work.
It's just $3 off the very first month.
That's crazy to me. Right now, Critical Role has as many subscribers as I do around. They're a little, like 1,000 higher than me. Maybe 2,000. Well, about 1,000. But right now, they're at the level I am now, which is blowing my mind because they're like millions of subscribers. And I'm talking intentionally through most of it because you have to for copyright sometimes.
Goodbye, Loot Crate.
Goodbye.
$3 off the first month is great, though. It's
Yeah,
still
it is.
great. It's
It's
still
so
a
good,
good
yeah.
intro. It's essentially like getting I don't know. I'm done.
I feel like some of these Sam doesn't put as much effort into.
And they got your other stuff. You got your t-shirt from Loot Crate.
I'm wearing a Loot
Maybe you guys have told me this. I feel like now as I'm watching them, has somebody once said to me, because I could be making this up,
At an undisclosed location where
That's
sandwiches
right.
can be constructed, purchased by artisans.
Yes.
Not our sponsor.
Thank you so much.
$3. Are they making fun of the savings? I think that's what was kind of being made fun
You're
of.
handling it next week.
Because it's $3. Tal'dorei you get next week.
Other announcements. Once again, we have our wonderful sponsor with a new theme kicking in. Sam, you want to take this away?
Yes, I do.
All right, so Sam got better.
Guys, Loot Crate.
I feel like we're gonna get a
Loot
more
Crate has been
solid.
such a great sponsor all year long, and we got another great week to share with you. Speed is this week's theme, this month's theme of the Loot Crate.
Speed, like
I can
the
just read
drug?
the script first. Lace up your sneakers or rev your engine. September's all about speed. Feel the adrenaline.
Speed, look
Some of pop culture's quickest vehicles and characters. High octane assortment of goodies from Batman, The Flash, The Arrow,
But
Battlestar Galactica.
is Tal'dorei
Iron Man.
just
the Gone in
off
the
the cuff
60
improvising?
It includes 2 collectibles, a figure, and as always, our monthly T-shirt. I'm wearing a T-shirt not from this month, but from last month.
It's got Futurama stuff on it. It's really cool.
Guys, okay. I'm an actor. Why would you listen to me about this stuff? I'm a liar and a deceiver. But what you
That's true.
can
We just
listen
talked
to
about
and
this.
what you know in your heart is hardcore facts. I'm talking statistics. I'm talking math.
God.
I've broken this down
What
for you guys.
are you gonna do?
If you use the promo code Critical Role, you'll get $3 off your first month. It doesn't sound like a lot, you think? Oh, that's 1.2 gallons of gas. At the
He's gonna
Quick Mart
make
down the
comparisons.
street.
Not
Like,
anymore.
Or let's say you're generous.
How crazy is that?
You give Loot Crates to
$3
everyone in your family.
was
That's
1.2
4
gallons
Loot
of
Crates,
gas.
$12. That is
$3 now doesn't even get you
stamps
a
that you've just
3/4 of a
gotten
gallon.
for free.
And where I am.
For free. Let's say you're more generous than that. You give Loot Crates to everyone in your whole company, all 266 employees. You've just
That's
saved
almost
enough
$1,000
money
bucks.
to buy a 2002 Kia Sedona with 181,000 miles on it. The transmission is going out.
I
and
love it.
it
I was
doesn't
gonna say
shift in
how.
higher gears, but it is for $800 on Craigslist. Go look for it right now. It's yours for free, essentially, if you buy 266 subscriptions to Loot Crate.
It's almost like he's. Oh my god.
167.
I don't know if
Okay,
he's
that
doing
is
more
hard
damage than good
core
at this
facts.
point.
You can't argue with that. Go out, subscribe now, save money, get stamps and gas.
That's
Thank
hilarious.
you, Sam.
Good job, Sam.
I feel like
Loot Crate.
he went so far that he got more insulting. Travis is
All right,
quite
thank you,
the
Sam. That
Cowboys
was,
fan.
So don't forget to use the promo code Critical Role.
Yeah,
Critical Role.
Critical Role. And tonight,
I
wanna
wonder
give a
how
big
many
thanks
they sold,
and,
how many
Sam
subscriptions
Simpson
they sold with
for,
Critical Role.
Our sponsor for tonight's episode, Backblaze.
Black
Sam,
Blaze
we're
is
still
back.
Backblaze.
Guys, I'm a little disappointed tonight because
Why?
I prepared an epic presentation tonight. It was multimedia, there was song elements, there was rhyming verse, science.
I don't know if he's telling the
I
truth.
wrote a great poem about how Backblaze is
He's had 2
unlimited,
songs.
and you can get it for
He's
just
gotta have a
$5
third.
month, about how it backs up you get all your data anywhere in the world on the web or on your phones, and you can get a full featured preview of it by going to backblaze.com/critical role. I wrote all this stuff
Oh,
down
isn't this- how do
on
you
my
do it?
laptop.
Honestly, that-
My
I'm
laptop
actually
had a
curious to look into it if it
hard drive failure
exists.
today.
Oh, no.
And I didn't back it up with Backblaze.
Oh.
And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the
That's
my
his
art
pitch?
that I made. My
Is he
artwork.
being
The whole
serious,
piece about
though?
You
Was
would
there
have brought you
anything
to
about me?
tears. You'll never get to hear any of
What
that.
about
This
what
is-
about me?
Clearly,
There was nothing about you. But it was beautiful artwork that I made that you'll never get to hear. However, I
Here.
do remember one little piece of it.
The song.
I wrote this song. from
I
scratch
knew we were
about
getting a song.
Backblaze.
We've got one for
It's an
every
original piece, not based on any
Backblaze.
Broadway musical, and it goes like this. 525,600 fanfics, 525,000 doodles of grog, 525,000 nudies of purslith. How do you back up a critter's hard drive? How about Backblaze?
My God.
How about Backblaze?
I know this song very well. My sister just reacted to this on her channel.
Okay, good.
Jessie Dobby Reactions.
Thank you.
Brent, go check it out. Tell her
Never sounded
Jay
so
sent
good.
me.
All right,
Holy shit.
Okay. Well, let's have a very brief moment of silence for your hard drive.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was great. All right. Evening.
He,
First and
I
foremost,
feel like
once
he
again,
intentionally
we
makes
thank
the
last
songs
week's,
ridiculous
sponsor
because some of them are
Backblaze
a
brings
bit
back
of a
Loot Crate once
stretch,
again.
but I dug it. Blew my ears out.
Sam, why don't you tell us all about
They're
it?
gaining
Great,
subscribers, gradually gaining.
Okay,
No
so here's
notes.
the thing.
Flying without a net.
Oh, don't worry. I'll come up with something. Loot Crate guys, so they gave us some great information about their next month's theme, which they're going to announce on the 26th.
See, this is what you gotta pitch.
They didn't tell us what the theme was, but that's the exciting part because now we get to speculate. So I've prepared 3 ideas for what next month's Loot Crate theme might
This
be.
is a good pitch.
Just
Don't
spitballing
pitch
here.
the idea of the
No-
shitty
number one.
savings.
Screws and nails. It's just a box of screws and nails. You got your wood screws, you got your metal screws, your 2
Variation.
inchers, your 1 inchers. Pretty cheap to produce.
Thoughtful.
Yeah. And useful. Number 2, storks. It's the theme is storks.
Like
the
baby
movie
storks?
that's out this week.
Like storks that carry babies?
A handwritten letter from Andy Samberg trying to beg you to go to see them.
I've never seen
And
storks,
one
so I
baby
don't know.
stork. No instructions on how to care for it. You just have to deal with it. Storks in theaters now.
Was that a real movie?
Was that a promotion?
Is that actually a real movie?
Yeah, it is out now.
Wow.
I've heard of storks. I didn't know Andy Samberg was in it, and I've never
The
seen
best
it.
Andy Samberg related sourcing that's ever happened.
I feel like we just promoted their movie for free, more than
Loot
Loot Crate.
Loot Crate could be announced on Monday. It could be 50 Shades of Grey. They give you a ball gag, some can, and your own personalized safe word. Mine is harder, baby, harder, which is very confusing. My ideas for
That might be
announced on Monday.
one of the
Whatever
best
it is,
lines
when
he
it is
said so
announced,
far
go
this
online,
episode.
Subscribe, use the
Harder,
code
baby,
CRITICAL
harder
to get $3
is
off
my
the
safe
subscription.
word.
Loot Crate, we love them no matter what the theme is.
That's the best one yet for Loot Crate. And that was the best overall for
I feel like
Sam
we should
lines.
put a Twitter poll up at some point about which of those 3 we all believe it might be.
Yes.
I like
Make a
it.
poll.
Oh yeah, and those were all
I'm
options.
gonna do that right now.
For many, many weeks still going, Loot Crate.
Loot Crate, apparently they dig Sam's pitch.
I don't really have anything prepared this week, guys. Instead, I thought I'd tell you a little story.
This had to have been back when Loot Crate
Her
started.
name was Jessie. We grew up together in a small town. When she went away to college, she didn't want to go because she was kind of
What is
a
this?
homebody. Her parents said, just go, have fun, you'll love it. She got to college. A couple weeks into it, she and her roommate went out at night.
Where
She
is
came
this?
home,
Oh my God.
Fell asleep. They were a little tipsy. She woke up in the middle of the night to this scratching sound. And she couldn't figure out what it was. She just went back to sleep. Got up again, heard another scratching sound. What was it? She couldn't figure it out. She went back to sleep. The next morning, she woke up, her roommate, the skin had been ripped off of her body. And the cat that they shared had also been turned essentially inside out. And on the wall, in the blood of her roommate, was written,
Loot Crate?
use code roll for $3 off.
A lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood.
For $3
And it's a lot of
off.
savings for the new Loot Crate, whose theme is horror. Channel your best final girl.
Well, now I understand, 'cause I'm like, that was kinda
Mary on
dark.
Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, and the story I just told. Hey, should we open them up, guys?
I got from a Loot Crate. One of my friends got a Loot Crate and goes, this was a horror one. And in my room, I'll show you on the next one, I have a Crystal Lake banner. Like the kind of like this one. Where am I going? This one. Kind of like Killer Tofu. Oh my God, I can't ever manipulate this. You guys say it. Killer Tofu. The one back there. I have one like that of Crystal Lake from Loot Crate.
Look, it's a dark night.
No, it's gone in 60 seconds.
Nights can be scary when they're quite dark.
Stark, gone in 60 seconds.
60 seconds. I'm just throwing it out there.
I
Wait,
forgot he was in that movie.
apparently these aren't the horror crates. Clearly, that's next month, I guess he said. Obviously, you wouldn't promote a crate that hasn't, I mean, that's already come out.
Loot year.
Like
Oh, it's
good
like
year
a
here.
Oh, that's
Is this
fun.
really a hood order?
Like Goodyear.
Yeah.
Loot year.
No kidding.
That's pretty sick.
Clearly,
But in all
they
seriousness,
just
Loot
opened them
Crate
for the
is a
first
big
time.
Supporter of the show, so we want to support them. Go online. Go to.
How much was Loot Crate? I never looked it up.
Subscriptions for all of your.
The only subscriptions I have nowadays are things for my beard.
Tragically in a horror
and like products that you use on a regular basis. I don't really have any. I used to have subscriptions to like DVD things that would get sent to me and all sorts. I don't do any of that anymore.
Here, first and foremost,
They're getting better.
Fantastic sponsor returning.
I feel like as the subscribers rise and we get older, Sam gets way better.
This month is horror, and I've been dabbling in the hip hop world lately. So I prepared a
Song.
little rap.
Oh, here we go. Where's this going?
It's pretty street, guys.
Oh no! No, you are not doing that.
Is it
right
It's
now.
gonna
a
be
parody
pretty
of another
hardcore,
song?
so
I'm assuming a
buckle up.
parody.
Maestro, I need a track.
Maybe if it's a
Yep. Okay.
if it's a rap, I guess he doesn't need a parody.
Louder. Come on, I gotta feel a jam here.
I hope this isn't copyrighted.
My name is MC Sammy, and I'm here to say I love Loot Crate in a major way. Their boxes are fly and full of loot. You'll feel real dope, and that's no bullshit. Wiki wiki.
Wiki,
I'm
wiki.
funky fresh,
Wiki,
a
wiki.
real hip hopper, and we got a discount to save you some copper. If you use our code, you can save $3. And if you don't, well then I don't give a fun beatbox breakdown.
That's good. See? This is more for the comedy, but he's doing it well. He's doing good. A little bit of a hiccup in the beginning, but he's solid. Now the laughter just got to him.
So we can.
I don't know if the next...
So, in conclusion, listen up, G. I'm down with Loot Crate and with OPP. Their swag is the bomb and their threads rocks. You want horror? Player, it's in the box. Word.
The end was smooth. I think he just had to get through the nerves and get the flow going. He was good at the end.
That made me sweat.
Straight out of Riegel. I want that shirt straight out of Riegel. But it wouldn't make sense for anything other than this. Unless he does it a lot.
I think I couldn't have gone any better.
I think I saw that in my DARE class.
I didn't realize how they would literally start. I thought they were going to be all over the place.
Thank you, Loot Crate.
It seems like we're going in
Week
order.
after week to have Sam do this. Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Oh my
Also,
goodness.
lootcrate.com/critical role now goes to a custom critical role page within lootcrate.com.
What?
And you should check it out.
Really?
We're your mama.
I'm actually going to check that out and see if it still exists.
Sam, you have any
We're
good?
jumping 1,000 to
I prepared a
2,000
history
subscribers
lesson
per
tonight.
episode.
It's a history of crates. Ancient Greece. Zeus presents a lovely crate to the first woman on Earth, a lovely gal.
They
named
must be
Pandora.
succeeding in
Destiny
selling
corrupted the world
loot crates if
forevermore.
they keep going.
Egypt. 1957, the Ark of the Covenant, sort of a crate that carried the Ten Commandments, is opened by Colonel Dietrich and Dr. Rene Belloc. Ghosts fly
Belloc.
out, and it melts the faces
Raiders
of
of the Lost
several
Ark.
Nazis while Indiana Jones hides his face. Los Angeles, California, 1995. Rookie detective David Mills, played by Brad Pitt, receives a cardboard crate from murder suspect
Of his head,
John Doe.
Gwyneth Paltrow's
It contains the
head.
of his girlfriend, Gwyneth Paltrow. Your town, present day. You receive a small, expertly constructed.
I like it.
Con-
I like the
contains
pitch.
geek chic gear and apparel from The Walking Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Halloween. Now, which would you rather get? The Ark of the Covenant?
Yes. Well,
Pandora's box?
based on what happened, no,
box
you
with
don't
Gwyneth
want that.
Paltrow's head in it, or a loot crate, which you can use code Critical Role to get 10% off your monthly crate. Guys, I think there's only one choice.
I mean,
I bet you
That might be my
10%
favorite
is
one.
$3.
That might be my favorite
How much you want to make a bet? I don't know anything about Loot Crate, but I bet you 10% is $3 because it sounds so much better than $3. And how much could it be? Like $30? It can't be more than 30. So that's clever. They changed it up. You got to be smart in business.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Loot Crate.
Backblaze is one of
Back
our
with Backblaze.
top 2 favorite sponsors.
Look at Sam's shirt. He's got a shirt of himself
They love
screaming
us. They are critters.
to the high heavens.
In fact, coming up later, you should stay tuned at the break to see their newest ad. It was made for critters by a critter. Backblaze is unlimited cloud backup for Macs and PCs for just $5 a month.
Look at
I actually
Tells.
use it. All my shit's backed up. Tonight, I prepared a word game. for all of you to compete. You're all gonna
God.
you have to buzz in. You have to give the answer.
All right, let's do it. Word game. Come on, we're all in. You guys have probably seen it. We're over 30,000 subs for Critical Role now.
All the answers.
In this one
Okay, so,
volume,
like,
we've
for
gained
instance, if
over
I were to say
10,000 subs.
The rear part of your chest and what a fire does.
This is Backblaze.
Backblaze. Yes, that's right. Okay, that's one. 1 point for Laura.
1 point.
Here the game begins. The opposite color of white and the topmost part of a helicopter.
Black blades.
Yes.
Black Blades.
Classical composer Johann Sebastian and a hairstyle made popular by Pippi Longstocking.
Backblaze.
Box braids. Damn it.
Whow. All right, I'm going to actually try.
Points.
I wasn't...
Like a buzzer system?
I didn't think we were going to actually, like, go serious. This is serious.
Paper bound together
Oatmeal.
and a climbing or rappel technique.
Bind or repel.
What?
Folder. Book.
Wait.
Oh, book.
Brad.
A
Book
thing
repel.
of paper.
Book. Belay.
Wait.
Book blade?
What is that?
Is that what it is? A book?
2-2? Is that 2-2?
All right, I like it. These are actually challenging.
Okay.
I thought they were going to be like jokes.
Not
Game.
Everyone's saying, everyone's talking so much, I can't like think.
Okay, one more.
One more. I'm going to get it.
I'm playing anymore.
I'm getting it.
Between Laura and Travis.
Okay with that.
Laura and Travis.
You know what? I'm gonna do 2 more.
I'm going to beat him. 2 more. All right, I'm going to beat him on one of them. I'm not guaranteeing both.
Popular Ben Folds 5 song and the abrasive sound a donkey makes.
Aw.
Ray,
I don't know Ben Folds 5. I know the band, but I don't know any of their songs.
Yeah. Wow. And one more.
Brick
One
Braid.
more. To get stoned and to get stoned.
Blaze.
It's back.
To get stoned and to get stoned.
Anyway, Backblaze is an unlimited cloud backup for Macs and PCs. It can back up fan art, fanfic.
All right, Sam. I hope he does more of those. I like games. I like challenges. I like games. It was just chaotic, but that was good.
/ Critical Role.
Oh, we're done already. Look at that. What is it? Look at volume 2. What is he in? Oh my God. I kind of need to see this. I don't know what that image was of him in volume 2, but it was almost like a great tease without intentionally wanting a tease. I'm going to continue to do these. These were amazing. I feel like they've gotten consistently better from the beginning, and it would make sense. I even said, it seems like Sam was very nervous. And in my mind, I'm thinking, why would you be so nervous? You do this all the time. They only had, I think it was less than 20 subscribers when the ads started. I thought we were just going to get a montage of like ads from all over the place, from campaign 3, 2, 1, just someone throwing stuff together. This was put up by Critical Role Between D&D. I've definitely watched videos by this person before. Maybe it was the top 3 Sam ads that I watched. Maybe it was this person, but I feel like I've watched other videos by them. I'd have to go back and look, because in the beginning of Vox Machina, I watched so many different videos. There was a bunch of people. I remember Arsqueef. I remember this guy, somebody named Sparkle. I don't know. There was a bunch. Either way, that was the most I've seen of Sam, and honestly, the best I've seen from Sam so far. When I saw the top 3, they were good. They were funny, but I feel like the quality wasn't that great from the videos I watched, and I really wasn't as knowledgeable as I am, I guess I'd say, of everybody, especially Sam, and what was going on and how everyone reacts. It was almost like when I watched that video, I feel like it might have even been before I finished Vox Machina, the show. So it had to have been back in January when the show was announced. It might have even been preparing for Vox Machina. I did a bunch in early January when the trailer dropped. So it's a good chance I did it back then, because I barely remember. I just remember one of the top 3 was D&D Beyond. So I've seen the D&D Beyond one multiple times, because then it also appeared again in an episode that I saw when I was reacting to a origin thing from Vox Machina. Either way, fantastic. I'd have to say my favorite, first off, maybe favorite line, I'd say, because the ad as a whole wasn't as great as some others, but when he said my safe word is harder, what did he say? It was something like harder, faster, harder is my safe word, which is very confusing because obviously they're talking about sexual things. It was 50 Shades of Grey reference. So this has to be way back. They were promoting Storks, or not promoting it, but Sam mentioned Storks, mentioned 50 Shades of Grey. I feel like 50 Shades of Grey, I mean, isn't there 3 of them? And I feel like the third one came out 5 years ago. This could be at least 10 years ago. I don't know, because this video was posted 4 years ago. Almost to the day, which is weird. Almost to the day. That was scary as shit. Jesus Christ, the wind blew the door shut. 4 years almost to the day this was posted. This had to have been at least another 4 or 5 years since, I don't know, it's got to be 8 to 10 years since this was posted. They were literally where I'm at right now on YouTube. I have about 19,000 subscribers. That's where they were, and now they're in the millions, I want to say. So anyway, besides that, the 2 major ones they were doing were Backblaze, which was somewhere to store your data. Honestly, something I probably should start doing. Even though I have hard drives everywhere, I have everything backed up 3 times over. I have it all on external hard drives and stuff that I store in different places. God forbid my house burns down or my business burns down. They're all over. So that's always good. But Backblaze, Loot Crate was their number 1. And I almost feel like in the beginning, Sam was insulting them. And they even said it in the further ones, the future ones, that, all right, we're going to try to do a little better this time. I don't know if I'm right, but you guys let me know, because Loot Crate then changed the promotion from $3 off to 10% off. And I got to assume that is because 10% is probably $3, maybe even less. My guess is Loot Crate had to have been, especially back then, had to be, say, 8 years ago. I can't see people paying more than $25 to $30 a month for something like that. And if you save 10%, there's your $3. It might even be less. Say it's $25. This might even be less savings than we were getting before. But in business, you got to play with people's minds. And 10% sounds a lot better. You got to admit. I'm jumping into more. I need to know why Sam looked like a cat person. I love that everyone's incorporated, but I feel like Marisha and Talzin have the most to do besides Sam, because they're always next to him. So Talzin's kind of dancing and doing things. I love that he incorporates songs. I love parody songs. Weird Al Yankovic. If you guys go deep into my channel, some of the first videos I did, I accidentally would leave the camera on because I didn't quite know the routine yet. So sometimes I'd accidentally leave the camera running and I would be editing and I would do sing-alongs to myself, and I posted them. So you could see like Little Mermaid Disney sing-alongs, Weird Al Yankovic sing-alongs. Go check it out. I went and saw they were still there the other day, and they have a couple hundred views because they're 3.5 years ago and they're ridiculous. The quality isn't that great, but go check them out if you're interested. If not, I'm jumping into more. You guys post in the comments if you have videos that aren't spoilery like this that we'd enjoy. I might start doing one of these every now and then. I also want to do Talks Machina, but I know you guys have told me there's so many spoilers. I'm wondering if there's a form of Talks Machina I could do where they're not spoilers. Even highlight videos, people said, have major spoilers in them. So I don't know, but I'm trying to do more, and I want to do more because this was hilarious. This is a nice breather in between. You don't got to really pay as much attention. It's pretty much just everybody being ridiculous, especially Sam. So you guys want to see more of what I do, full on edited reactions, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The full Patreon hour will be out tomorrow if you're seeing this when it dropped. It comes out on Wednesdays, then part 2 will drop on YouTube, edited up, and then live stream Friday. Patreon link in front of me. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.